Right, Shalom, I'm giving all praise unto Yabashi Masha, Bashi Miko HaKodesh. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone, and our honest brothers, they're pushing his truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. And above everybody are coming out here to give you this truth for the grace and mercy of Yahweh, Bashi Masha, Bashi Miko HaKodesh. Giving all praise unto Yabashi Masha, Bashi Miko HaKodesh. It's going to be a relatively quick video based upon the book of Ezekiel, the 37th chapter. And it's just a simple question, a couple of simple questions to these wacky-tacky Christians that be up on brothers' comment boards, talking a whole bunch of madness, right, concerning things that they don't understand and things that don't pertain unto them, especially the heathen amongst the Christian congregation, for one of a better way of phrasing it. So they be trying to steal the blessing that was given unto Jacob, and they be trying to insert themselves into the scriptures. They speak of the so-called New Jerusalem as if it were a replacement. We understand from the scriptures and we understand from the prophecies that the Most High indeed said we was going to be scattered throughout the four corners of the earth. And we understand from the book of Romans that the Most High, like the scripture saith, has not done away with the 12 tribes of Israel. That's what our forefather said. Okay, I say then, has the Most High cast away his people? Yahweh Bashim Shai forbid. So we understand from that particular scripture that the Most High has not done away with his people. Indeed, he was going to have mercy upon the 12 tribes of Israel. Moreover, there's a controversy, a controversy that these Christians have concerning the 12 tribes chart. Okay, they have a disdain for the 12 tribes chart, because as far as they're concerned, a man's written it down on a piece of paper and therefore it can't be true. Okay, a man's written it down on a piece of paper, therefore it can't be true. Well, guess what? It was divinely inspired. Much like how you see the brothers out here teaching the word, we was divinely inspired by Yahweh Shema Shah to go out here and teach the word of the Lord. That's something that these Christians don't understand. The same people that be talking about faith, it seems that they have a complete lack of faith when it comes to matters concerning the scriptures. But that's all good. These scriptures weren't for them. This is for the 12 tribes of Israel, the elect of the 12 tribes of Israel. And we get that, and we understand that these wacky-tacky Christians, they wasn't gonna get these particular things that we see within the scriptures. Moreover, we see that this particular chart that was divinely inspired by Yahweh Shema Shai, it has relevance towards the end times. Revelations, the 19th chapter, speaks about, I believe it's Revelations, the 19th chapter, speaks about the marriage of the Lamb. Revelations, the 14th chapter, speaks about the 144,000, 12 from each tribe. And we see that's consistent with what? We see that's consistent with the book of Ezekiel, the 37th chapter. So where can these Christians sneak in? Where can they sneak in? It's apparent to a person that follows logic. Okay, it's apparent to a person that follows logic that these scriptures is for the 12 tribes of Israel. The Most High has not dealt so with any other nation, and as for his judgment, his statutes and his judgment, they have not known him. Concerning the promises, right, and concerning the prophecies, we see the book of Romans, the 9th chapter, it explicitly tells you that these prophecies and these promises was made unto the 12 tribes of Israel. So where do these Christians feel like they can sneak themselves in? We see within this particular scripture right here, is speaking about the restoration of the 12 tribes of Israel. As a matter of fact, all the way from the top, it tells you that the breath of the Most High was going to enter back into them. So they was going to go through a period of time when they wasn't going to know who they are. But these Amalekites that call themselves Judeans unto this day, I thought they were supposed to have known who they were all of this time. I thought they were supposedly knowing who they were, not only just who they were, but all of these things that they were supposedly, all of these things that they claim, right? All of these things that they claim about their nationality, where's the part where they lost their identity? Where's the part where breath entered into them and they prophesied and they stood and all the 12 tribes came together? And that's really the main point. This scripture speaks about how all the 12 tribes of Israel was going to come back together. All the 12 tribes of Israel take one stick for Judah and his companions and one stick for Ephraim and his companions. When did that happen concerning these Balfour Declaration individuals? That never happened, because you can't point to they can't point to Manasseh. They can't point to Yahweh, to all the other 9 tribes. Okay, Naphtali. They can't point to Gad. They can't point to these other people. They can point to, supposedly point to Benjamin and Judah. But I thought all the 12 tribes was going to come back together. And this is what these guys like vocab, they can't answer these particular questions. They can't answer these particular questions. It's like, well, okay, all right, okay, you're saying this is the fulfillment. You're the fulfillment, but I thought it says take for the 12 tribes of Israel. Where's the rest of the 12 tribes? That's number one. If you're saying you're the replacement, the scripture says expeditiously. The scripture says expressly here that this is speaking about the 12 tribes of Israel coming back together after they was dispersed. Now we understand and we all can agree that we was indeed dispersed, but the scripture also talks about how that we was going to come back together. When was that going to happen? But you see with these wacky-tacky Christians, they pick and choose the scriptures. They call it Hebrew Israelite hopscotch, right? Well, we're going to call it Christian hopscotch, man. Because you're the ones that be skipping the scriptures. You're the ones that be negating the whole so-called Old Testament. No, that's the Old Testament. You be negating the whole book. You're trying to start the novel from the latter part of the book, and you're trying to gain understanding from it. That don't make no sense, man. Y'all are through, man. Okay, clearly the Most High is dealing with us. Clearly Yahweh Hashem outside is dealing with us. And in dealing with us, we've been able to break down these scriptures. And we've been able to understand that we are indeed the people. And indeed being the people, all the 12 tribes must needs be accounted for. And hence the sign. And you see the Most High divinely inspired, the men that he chose to say, look, this is that particular person. That's that particular person. Okay, that's so like when I say person, I mean nation. Right? That's Benjamin. That's Naphtali. So that prophecy may be fulfilled, man. But when you're speaking to these wacky-tacky Christians, man, ain't no prophecies gonna be fulfilled because they ain't dealing with prophecies. Prophecies doesn't jive with their narrative. Okay? In any event, with that, I'm gonna say all praise unto Yahweh Shai Bashim Kula HaKodesh. Double honors unto the apostles of Great Millstone, and I honor you brothers that be pushing this truth in sincerity. I'll see you on the next one. Shalom.